Welcome back to Say No to Lashon Hara, Day 72. This entire series is being done for the continued health of Chana Batzem Mefega. If you'd like to sponsor an episode, please email us at shlomo@wearechazak.com. The Chafetz Chaim asks, Lashon Hara said to a Jew, we understand, but what if I'm sharing this Lashon Hara about another Jewish person to one of my non-Jewish coworkers? I'm in a cab, I'm at the office, and someone asks me what's going on, and I tell them, well, this Jewish person said this about me, did this to me. So, am I over Lashon Hara? I mean, after all, he as a non-Jewish person is not obligated to not hear Lashon Hara. It's not one of the 7 mitzvot of someone who isn't Jewish. So, what would be the halacha there? The Chafetz Chaim says that, first of all, in some ways, saying Lashon Hara to someone who's not Jewish might be even worse than saying it to someone who's Jewish. Why? First of all, because there might be the harm associated to this person, even though the person who listened to Lashon Hara might technically not be forbidden from hearing it. But if, as an example, they treat them differently, or they decide to hurt them or their interests, you've still damaged using speech, which is Lashon Hara. Secondly, though, the Chafetz Chaim says, there's something even harsher when you say Lashon Hara about a Jew or about a group of Jews or just Jews at large. When a person does that, he's guilty of the Avera of Chilul Hashem, of desecrating the name of Hashem, of denigrating the honor of Am Yisrael. Now, this concept, when you're saying something to a Jewish person, first of all, the person might have learned the laws of Lashon Hara and disregard your speech. Or, knowing the Jewish people and their customs and the way they are, they might reject what you're saying. They might even judge someone favorably, knowing that Jews are generally a good person because of their experience with people of their own faith. But when you're speaking to someone who's not from the Jewish faith, they don't really have those reasons to kind of combat what you're saying. And they're more likely to take it at face value without good interpretation. And if that's the case, and he passes it on, damage will come back. However, as we said earlier, on a certain level, a Jewish person who does this is actually standing for the exact opposite of what he is supposed to stand for. A Jew has an obligation to spread light in this world, to teach the world the morals and values of the Torah. The Chafetz Chaim says, when we say every day in the Shema, Ve'ahavta et Hashem Elokecha, you shall love Hashem your God, the Chachamim explain in Masechet Yomah that the way we love Hashem is Ha'avehu al haberiyot. Make sure that he is beloved by the creations. So when a Jewish person is studying Torah, they're dealing honestly in business, they're kind to people. People turn around and say about him or about Jews in general, Ashrei aviv shilimdo Torah, praiseworthy is his father who taught him Torah, or his rabbi. Look at Manaim derachav, how nice and pleasant are his ways, and that causes a kiddush Hashem, and people therefore learn from him. When a person is caused to see Jews in the opposite way, then the concept of Or Lagoyim, of being a light unto the nations, is rendered impossible, because no one wants to learn from someone that they don't respect. So when a person speaks Lashon Hara to someone who's not Jewish about a Jew, that is also included in Lashon Hara, but also carries with it a very serious Isur, a very serious transgression, the transgression of Chilul Hashem, of desecrating Hashem's holy name.